Good morning, everybody. How is everyone doing? I'm just going to do a voice commentary, and I know people like to see me on camera more than hear my voice, but sometimes I just don't have the time to set all that up, and I really have to get something off my chest. So, if you don't really feel like watching a video and you want to sit back and listen to someone talk, then this is good for you. Like my voice commentaries are better. I should try to get a radio station set up or something like that, because I do have a lot of things I want to talk about every day that I go through, and I hope that it can help someone else, because sometimes I sit here and I'm going through so much in my own mind and my soul and my heart, and every day is a fight. Every single day is a fight to just get up. I have to pep talk. I have to inspire myself to get up, to get things done. I have to push. And I'm speaking to people specifically who are dealing with depression and anxiety and hopelessness and doubt and feeling defeated. This one is for you, because I know there are millions of people out here that go through the same things that I go through, where you can't even get up in the morning because you hate this life. And you're so miserable, and you're so tired of the planet Earth and the evil on this planet, that getting up every day is a struggle. And trust me, I completely understand. Yesterday on my Facebook, I saw a few people that just did not want to live anymore. And I understand exactly how they feel. You know, nobody should feel sad or ashamed that they feel this way, that they feel like, man, this world is awful, and no matter how hard I try and no matter how much I give, it feels like I'm not getting anything in return for my effort and my suffering. And I know a lot of people feel like that, like this. What's the purpose? Is this worth it? Is being on this planet and getting up every day and doing the same shit every day, is it worth it? And I'm just gonna make this video for anybody that's feeling like this. Because I'm feeling like this today. Like, I've been feeling like this almost every day, but I push myself to get up and get my work done every single day. And sometimes some days are easier than others. Some days I have a lot of inspiration. I get a good night's sleep. I'm happy. And then some days I'm like this, where I'm like, God, it's just like, it's another fucking day. It's another fucking day. Like Groundhog Day, like I mentioned in my last video. And you just like dragging yourself out of bed and praying to God to just help me get through another day. And if your life sounds similar to what I'm going through every day, then you need to write a comment down in the comment section, and we need to talk, because we need to support each other. And if you're isolated and you don't like to interact with people and you're going through this by yourself, do not go through this by yourself. Trust me. I'm a recluse. I don't talk to no one. I don't fuck with nobody like that, because a lot of people in my life, all they like to do is take and take and take and take my life force, and then have nothing much to give in return. And a lot of people that have light in them and walk in truth and stand up for what's right and live their life by their own means, and don't let nobody tell them what to do. You know, don't let nobody take the truth away from them. We're usually the ones who get our light taken the most from other entities in the matrix. And I just have to say to anyone that feels the same way that I feel, do not fucking give up. Keep fighting every day. Do not let your enemies win. The matrix wants you to lose it. The matrix wants you to lose your spirit. They want you to lose your soul, your passion. They want you to lose everything. They want you to feel defeated. Don't let the matrix win. The dark forces can operate through others. And people are just representations of things going on in your subconscious mind. Every day is a lesson. Every day is a lesson. Every day is a sign. And everything that's going on in your life is a reflection of what's going on within. Even all the crappy stuff. And you have to learn the lesson, work things out, and try to push and push and push and fight for better. Fight for your happy ending. No one deserves to die alone and cold and sad with nobody giving a crap about them. No one deserves that. Fight for your happy ending. I'm going to fight for my happy ending because I know I deserve better. I know we all deserve better, especially truthers who are really sitting here fighting for the fucking truth, making sacrifices for the truth. I'm gaining my soul, but I'm losing the world around me. And the Most High already told me that this was going to happen. Anybody that feels like they're fighting for what's right, but yet everything just keeps going wrong in their personal life due to what they stand up for, don't feel like you're alone. Don't feel like you're alone. Every day is a fight. Keep fighting. Every day is a lesson. Because we're all going to die. We're all going to die one day, but don't rush it and don't force it. We're here for a reason, no matter how painful and how fucked up your experience is on earth. Because trust me, I can't relate to some of the things that people have gone through in their life. And I'm pretty sure there are people that can't relate to some of the things that I've gone through in my life that I question whether I should continue with this earth thing or not sometimes. Because you might feel like you give so much and you don't get much in return. You have to protect your light. You can't let people take your life force. I fucked up with this. When you have so much of a heart and you give and you give and you give and all people do is take and take and take and they leave you high and dry until you're shriveled up with nothing and they go and they leave. And that's how people do you in this system. That's how the dark forces are. You give so much to the dark forces, all they do is take and take and take, so you have nothing. Until you're defeated, you have no life force, you have no energy, and you're just sitting there shriveled up by yourself. That's what they want. That's what our enemies want. They want us to be sad. They want our souls to be lost. They don't want us finding truth. Isn't it funny every time people tap into the truth, things get worse in other aspects? Because it's the matrix breaking down in your life. Things are changing when you get aligned with your consciousness and your destiny. Therefore, I was just speaking to someone about this when I was doing a spiritual reading. When you get on the right path, you might lose some things in your life. You might lose people that you thought you loved. People might stop fucking with you like that. Your jobs might change. Your career path might change. Your living situation might change. This is being set up for you to be in alignment with your destiny. So it might be a little painful, but you know why you go through pain? Especially as a truther and someone fighting for what's right and fighting for our people and fighting against the forces of evil in this world. You know why you feel pain? It's because the pain has to escape the body through the healing process. All that negativity that's been in your life has been stored within, and it has to come out, and it's called pain and agony and hell. And once that pain is cleared from your body and you're restored back to Ma'at and completion by doing the work and doing the steps, and guys, this is not easy. I'm not saying this shit is easy. It's not. It's hard to give up people you love, and it's hard to watch them walk away because you're fighting for what's right. I'm too fucking old to be sitting here not talking about the damn truth. This is a burden that's been on my soul for too long. And I can't sit here and look at our world and look at my people and look at the level of suffering that my people are going through, including myself, and how screwed up this world is and how cold and how evil the energies of this world can be, and question whether I should be here or not anymore. But the reason why I'm here and the reason why you're here is to put light into the darkness. Us truthers and spiritual people and anybody, you don't have to be fucking spiritual. You don't have to be a truther, but anybody fighting for what's right on any level that sacrifices almost everything in their life for what's right, to do the work of the ancestors and do the work of the Most High, and do the work of which the people before us were trying to do. You don't have to fucking be perfect. I ain't no fucking saint. Some of the worst people out here, it doesn't matter if they're the worst people or what their fucking past was. All the cosmos and the Most High cares about is that we get back on that right path. No matter what state you are in your life, have forgiveness, cleanse your burdens, and get back on the right path. Doesn't matter what you've done. It doesn't matter the past. The past doesn't exist. The past is just part of the matrix. None of this shit is real. All spiritual studies say the same fucking thing. All of them. Even the ones that are telling straight lies say the same thing. This world is not real. It's not. We're too attached to things. We have to just study things and take information from things and learn from things as if it were a lesson. Don't get too attached to your earthly life. Just learn. Pain, agony, sadness, poverty, hunger, all this stuff. It's just all a lesson. This is a spiritual boot camp, which has turned into a spiritual penitentiary, but I'll get into that in another video. Because some forces of darkness came here and turned this spiritual school into a spiritual penitentiary. So now we're locked down. And I truly believe that we are locked down. But we got to keep fighting. We got to keep fighting. I know some days are harder than others, but do not let the depression win. That's what the Matrix wants. That's what the elites want. They want you to be sad. They want you to take yourself out. They want you to feel like crap every day. They want you to feel defeated, and they want you to feel like you have no power, which is bullshit. We all have power. We have power of the Most High. We have power of the Neter, which is nature. We have the cosmos. We have benevolent beings fighting every day for us, and all we have to do is keep rising. And I know some days are harder than others. There are days where I feel like crying. As soon as I wake up, I feel like crying because I just don't want to go on another day. Because I'm sick and tired of this shit every day. I'm sick and tired of being played out. I'm sick and tired of people taking my life force. I'm sick and tired of people, they want to be around me when they want something, then they're gone when they get what they need. I'm tired of this shit. But then again, we have to take a look at ourselves. We have to protect our light. We can't let others, the dark forces, the demons, we can't let them win. We have to keep fighting. And yes, we can fight these dark forces because we have the Most High's light in us, in all of us. Well, most of us. Some of us are clones and they don't know it. Some people are clones and they don't know they're clones. That's another video. Some people aren't real and they don't know they're not real. Okay? But for those who are real, they do feel something inside. They do feel a spirit. They do feel an inner voice. Stop ignoring that voice. Just because you're afraid to sound crazy around people that love you. Look, God is going to put people in your life that you need them to be there. And they're going to take out people that you don't need to be there. I don't want to sound like no crazy, overly superstitious person. I really don't. But this is the truth. The older I get, the more I'm starting to see the real truth. The real truth is you are what you attract. If there are aspects of yourself that are vibrating at a demonic level, then that's what you're going to attract. You have to work out your subconscious mind and you have to reprogram your mind from lies and bullshit. All we know is most people don't even know what love is because we're so used to terrible treatment by this world. We don't know what love is. Most people don't know what love is. So everyone's getting up every day and they feel like, how come I can't get what I want? I'm giving and giving and giving. If you give, and you don't get anything in return, that's demonic. That means that entity is using you. Period. You shouldn't be giving shit to anything unless there's reciprocity in place. You shouldn't be giving and giving and giving with nothing in return. And you shouldn't be receiving and receiving without giving. It's not right. The universe is built on balance. It's built on everybody benefiting from each other's essence. The only people that take and take and take and don't give a crap about your life are demonic people. They're users. They're parasites. Don't be around parasites. Don't let people take your life force. Don't let people tell you you're crazy and you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I know what I'm fucking talking about. I've been in this shit for over 10 years. I know what I'm talking about. So when people tell me I'm crazy and I'm all fucked up and messed up, and I'm pretty sure there are things about me that are messed up, I agree. But I know what I say comes from my heart. It comes from my soul. It comes from the Most High. It comes from my higher self. And everything I say is nothing but truth. I don't try to fucking tell people some bullshit just to get some fucking views and likes and all that. I don't care about this shit. I really don't. I stopped caring a long time ago. All I care about is just getting good results for good work. That's it. I want to reach people with this information. Because I know there are people out there that just feel like taking themselves out. Like, what's the point of living? There really is no point to living but this. Our souls need completion. Our souls are not balanced. We're on earth to figure out where the parts are that aren't balanced, put them back in balance to become divine beings, to become what the Most High wants us to become, which is the Most High, our highest self, to reach light consciousness, to be fulfilled and complete. I know a lot of people don't understand that right now. They might think, oh, I'm just on some pseudo-Christian whatever. No, I'm not Christian. I'm not religious. I'm just a spiritual person. Let's make that clear. You can call me Kemetic. That's the closest thing to what I'm saying is African science. I'm a natural person. I'm very natural. I'm very organic. I'm very myself. So the closest thing to what I believe is Kemetic science, African science. Which makes perfect sense because that's who I am. I am my ancestors and my ancestors are me. The gods are me and I am the gods. We are all each other. We are all one. And this is the truth. And I'm not saying this because I'm trying to sound all cute and zen-like. I'm just being real. I'm just tired of people trying to be trendy on the fucking internet with this shit. It's not about being trendy. It's about raising consciousness and vibration. Because I know there's a lot of people that can't even get up during the day. They struggle. They cry. They go in the corner. They sit in the bathroom. Sometimes I'll be in the bathroom for hours. Just sitting there trying to figure out why. Why? You know, when you get up, you say, why another day? Why? But then you realize, you know what? I want to live. I want to see what happens. I want to see what lessons are to be learned today. Once you start getting into truth, you start to find a reason to live. Right? Find your own truth. You don't have to be Kemetic. You don't have to be religious. Find your own fucking truth. Find something that puts light in your heart. We're here to restore our light. That is it. We're not here to get too attached and too into the matrix. Right? I'm not saying be completely detached and cold from everything, but I'm saying I think people, the reason why most people get so depressed and the reason why most people get anxiety is because they're expecting too much out of this world. More than what they're supposed to be getting, which is light in their heart. You want the girl, you want the guy, you want the clothes, you want the cars, you want the money. But that's not what we're here for. We should have abundance. There's no doubt about it. We should have car and clothes and a shelter and food. I'm not saying that's not good. I'm saying we really need light and we need wisdom and we need knowledge. We need self-knowledge. Every day is a lesson. And once you start looking at life like that and finding your own truth every day, you'll have a reason to keep going. Because our ancestors went through way worse. When I think about how bad my life is and I think about what slavery was like and what my grandparents probably went through in their life and what people before me went through, and I look at my life, I'm like, stop being a goddamn pussy and get up and fight. There's no fucking reason to sit here and question whether I should be in the matrix anymore. Because I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of people treating me like garbage. But you know what? My ancestors were treated like less than animals. And my ancestors before that, they used to be kings and queens, and now we're just fucking pimps and whores. We're pimps and whores, and we're the fucking joke of the fucking world. We used to be royalty. We used to be divine beings, and now we're the fucking joke of the world. right? We have a lot to fight for, all of us. And I'm speaking, because I'm a black woman, I'm speaking from my own personal experience, but everybody has something to fight for, whether you're black or white or whatever. For me, I know I have a lot to fight for, and there's no excuse. I shouldn't be whining and bitching and being a fucking baby. Sometimes I have to slap myself in the face, like, what the fuck? Wake up. I have a lot to fight for. There's so many people out here that can use my voice to help them get through the day. There's so many people that can look at my situation and be inspired to get up another day. So I shouldn't be wasting my time. Nobody should be wasting their time. Nobody should be putting energy and time into someone that all they want to do is take your light. Leave that shit alone. And sometimes that's how addiction works. You get addicted to something because it satisfies you, but then you don't realize how much life force you're losing giving into that entity. It could be drugs, it could be people, it could be anything. It could be work. Things that you think are positive could take from you if it gets too excessive and you're not in balance. So we have to be mindful of these things. Every day is a lesson. We're all going through some shit. Everybody's going through some shit. And everyone is going through some financial shit. Everybody's going through some relationship shit. Everybody's going through the same thing. And people be questioning whether, should I still be in the matrix or not? And look, I know I'm rambling. Sometimes, for some reason, when I try to talk and I get so emotional, my thoughts shut down. So I'm sorry, because I am going through a lot, trust me. But get up and fight. If you have depression, get help. Go to therapy. Don't let people tell you you're crazy and make fun of you. I've been made fun of so much, it's whatever at this point. Like, I don't even give a shit, because I know I have to fight for my people. So go ahead and make fun of me. I don't give a fuck. Troll me on the internet. Call me this and that. Call me names. I don't give a fuck. I'm fighting for my people. I'm fighting for the truth. And I don't care if I'm the butt of everyone's fucking joke. I'm still fighting for the truth. Thank you very much. I'm still fighting for my people. There's so many people out here suffering. The last thing I'm worried about is some fucking people wasting time making fun of me. I don't give a fuck about that shit. This is some serious shit. Okay? We are being attacked on every fucking level, mind, body, and soul. And we have to be strong. Do not let people take your life force. Get your life force back. Heal. I don't care how good the pussy was. I don't care how good the dick was. I don't care how much money that person was spending on you. And I don't care whatever the situation is. Get that shit out of your life right now and get right with yourself. Anybody, any situation. I do spiritual work. I do spiritual healing. I hear so many stories about how people just feel defeated because people in their life aren't appreciating them for who they are. Get the fuck away from those people. I don't care if it's your mother. I don't care if it's your uncle. I don't give a fuck who it is. If someone cannot appreciate you in your life, especially if you're fighting for the truth and you're being an honest, genuine, organic person, and those people cannot, they don't have to agree with you, but if you can't get mutual respect and love in your fucking life by the people around you, get rid of those fucking people. Okay? If you can't get mutual respect and love and unconditional love in your life, even by your own family, cut the motherfuckers off. I'm serious. This is serious. I don't care. Well, it's this and they're this person. Fuck that shit. Just because people have kids don't mean they love them. I'm keeping it 100 right now. We gotta wake the fuck up. And I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I'm just saying, don't give love where love isn't present. Okay? And trust me, I know what I'm talking about because I've given so much for so little in my life. Because I really do have a heart. But that could be a bad thing when you have too much of a heart. You have to protect yourself. You really do. Because you don't want to end up with nothing. Depleted, sad, angry, frustrated. You don't want to end up like that. Because you are worth it. Get up and fight for your life like you are fucking worth it. If you're not going to fight for something else, fight for your fucking self. Get up and keep fighting. Fight till your last breath. You could die tomorrow. At least if I die, say I kept fighting every day. Some days are harder than others. If you can't do 20 things, do 10 things that day. If you can't do 10 things, do 5. But just do something. Do not give in to the evil. Do not give in to the dark forces. All the dark forces want to do is take your fucking light. That's all they want to do. and deplete you. Every day we're attacked by demons. Every day we're attacked by demons operate through people who aren't right. So if demons can't attack you in a spiritual sense, they'll work through others in your life that are around you. So you got to be mindful. This is not about being overly religious and trying to be perfect. That's not what it is. We're not trying to be perfect. We have to be complete and whole in the heart, body, mind, and soul. Okay? That doesn't mean being perfect. That just means being balanced. Because my balance is different from your balance. Because I might need certain things to be balanced that are different than what you need to be balanced. So we're all different. We're all different energies. What happens to energies or atoms when they're not stable? Stuff explodes. It can't exist. So us as souls, we're on this earth, this spiritual school/penitentiary, right? Because we're solar beings, and we can't be suns and stars and planets if we're not stable. We can't run the cosmos not being stable. So if we can't even be stable on this earth, we're not going to be able to be stable in any world. That's the truth. So why do I get up every day? Keep fucking fighting. Fight for your completion. Fight for it. If nothing else is working in your life, fight for your completion. And fight for ma'at and fight for balance. Don't let nobody tell you you ain't shit and take advantage of you and all that shit. Get away from those people, even if it's your own brother, your own father, your own mother, I don't give a fuck if it's the closest person of your life. That person cannot love you with unconditional love, even if they don't agree with your truth. As long as you're a good person, because I'm not saying that someone should love someone that's a piece of shit. But if you're a good person, you have a good heart, and you're doing the best you can, and you're not getting mutual respect and love, get the fuck out of there. Cut those people off and keep it moving. That's just the way it is. Do not give in to your enemies. Keep fighting every day. Each day is a fight. So if you can't do shit today, go to therapy. Call someone. Don't ever feel like you're alone. Don't let people call you crazy. Go to therapy. Get a counselor. Talk to someone online. Call somebody. It's not about being alone. The universe has millions of things in it. Don't fight alone. You're not alone. There's a lot of people out here fighting each day to just get through the goddamn day. Keep fighting for your worth. You are worth it. You are worth it. You're worth life and learning and lessons. And you are worth your light. Don't let nobody take your light. Don't let nobody take your light. I keep repeating this because this is serious. Don't let anyone take you off your path of truth. The most important thing is your light and your consciousness and your self-mastery. Everything else is secondary. And even your parents, too. Even your parents, your boyfriend, whatever, all that's secondary. The most important thing is you achieving completion. That's it. Everything else is secondary. Everything that's in your life are just characters to help you work some shit out that's going on within yourself. Okay? I'm not saying be cold and not talk to nobody or nothing. I'm just saying you got to be serious with this shit. Because we're not going to get out of the matrix if we don't take this shit seriously. Okay? We have to take it seriously. Everyone in your life is just an aspect of yourself that you have to learn how to rebalance things within. Okay? All you need in your life is unconditional love and mutual respect. Your ancestors, the benevolent ones, of course, and the Most High. And getting in tune to your higher self. And if anyone else is telling you some other shit, don't fucking listen to them. If they tell you, no, you gotta worship and praise and bow down to fuck all that shit, that's not the truth. We are gods. We are aspects of the Most High. So what does that make us? God wants us to become gods. Okay? To become like the Most High, to become your higher self. That's why we're here. We're not here to be worshiping and being slaves. Slavery is something that is promoted by the dark forces. There's no such thing as slavery in the higher realms. Worshiping, it's just about reciprocity. It's just about recycling energy. So everyone is happy and everyone feels whole. That's what it's about. It's not about worshiping and being a slave to people. And thinking other people are above you. You're supposed to rise, not be in awe to someone else's energy. Rise up. Keep fighting for your worth. You are worth it. Get up and fight. I don't give a fuck what you look like. I don't care how much you weigh. Whatever your fucking challenges are, get up because you are worth it. Where no one is fucking perfect. I'm not perfect. I have so many fucking... Well, I gotta end this here. I have so much shit going on, but guys, please take this information and use it. All right.